Good morning, everybody. It is time for your first weather forecast update. Thank you for checking in for this live stream. We are going to be getting you through this day, and there will be some things you really need to be mindful of. We will be having a shake-up to our skies, despite some beauty, a lot of sunshine that's already broken out for the morning. So we're going to be getting you ready for that. Prepare yourselves because we are going to be getting from tranquility to some storms. A good morning, everybody. As we work to settle in today, we're going to be basically seeing a very different three-day stretch from what we've, of course, gone on with yesterday. A little bit odd. We had the morning line of some showers, a couple rumbles of thunder there. Not much in the way of storms, though. Everything really held off unless you're further into the PD region of South Carolina going on that way. That's where they actually saw more of that storm potential come together. Now we're going to try to see that here in the Midlands because we don't see cloud cover today. A lot of sunshine is going to be out there. The region is going to be warming appropriately, and a cold front's going to knock right across the state. And with that, we can see what is a beautiful second half of the morning. It is gorgeous out there. I want to get out there for a walk right now. But what we see right now is this, okay? Going to be fast forwarding you to what we can see later today, and it is going to be that severe risk of weather. This is, of course, the map from the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. A lot of our viewing area just in that marginal risk, the 1 out of a 5, but just eclipsing Columbia a little bit. More northern portions of Richland County, Fairfield, Kershaw, getting into Sumter County and Lee. PD region again. We will be having the potential to warm into the mid-80s today, and based on the timing of this cold front, it looks to be pushing through that region just at that really perfect time. Very late into the day. Everything, of course, has been sent up into the atmosphere because of the temperatures warming down here at the surface, and it just, in short, gives you those severe weather ingredients at the perfect time of the day when we could see storms flare up. Even though it will be spotty, these storms are going to be just pinpointed in an isolated sense. They can still form and gain some strength here. You know how it is. Getting closer to the summertime, you're going to be continuing to see storm activity like this. So be ready for it as we can get some good lightning strikes from this and spotty hail yet again, especially as you get a little bit closer to that North and South Carolina border, off towards areas to the north and east of Columbia. Really look to be the best for some productivity today. So we see the sun now, but got to watch out for that PM storm threat. Really going to be seeing a good sweet spot 3 to 7 p.m. That looks to be a good key time frame, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. when temperatures will likely try to settle in those mid-80s. Eventually we're to slowly dip back, but of course mixed in with all of that will be this potential for storms. So as we recap the tidbits again, few storms possible today for our viewing area in the strong sense. Then we go on to sun for Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Nice and easy tomorrow. Loving that. It's going to be a good day to get yard work done, outdoor accomplishments, making a run to the store. You know, basically any errands you need to get done tomorrow doesn't matter. Today, if you need to get some things done and you don't have work early, maybe you're catching this live stream on your phone and you're trying to plan out, all right, am I going about my day? What's going on? Is it going to rain in a little bit? No, you're looking good for the morning. It's what we time out later into our Wednesday. So 10, 11 o'clock, we're still looking fantastic. I said it during our sunrise shows today. This is going to be a fantastic day in the middle of the week. You got that lunch break period. You can maybe support one of your favorite local spots and business. You know, get out there, do so. It's going to be so nice with temperatures likely in the upper 70s. And that's going to be getting close to noon, right around 80 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful portion of the day. But as we progress with this, let's see how we get towards 3. This is where I think we're going to start to see a little more than just a couple trickles of showers. This is where we can get more of that heating to actually send any moisture in the atmosphere higher up. You get those cumulonimbus clouds. Instability will be present because of a cold front pushing through. So this will give us the opportunity, not even just towards areas to the north and east of Columbia, but still widespread. We can still see storms bubble their way up. That just looks to be the best severe potential up that way. Now, Futurecast right now is showing a little bit more of this coming together between Lexington, Columbia, Camden there. You get up into Kershaw County. But this is going to be something as we look a little bit onward to into the day. Watch this closely if you are on whatever device you're watching this on. It starts to make a push forward. It continues to, really fizzle out because it's going to be fighting off two things. And the first thing is going to be, the lack of sun by 8, 9 o'clock. We're seeing that go down. Temperatures are falling. But also, we're going to be seeing now from the cold front pushing through, drier air actually working to make a move into South Carolina. And as that happens, look at this overnight. See you later rain. Hello, more sunshine. Thursday's going to be a beautiful day. Partly cloudy skies, still can be mixing in. It's not going to be 100% sunny, but still beautiful. It is going to be a very easy Thursday out there. Nice one to enjoy. So soak up that sun, some of the natural vitamin D you can get there. It's going to be a good one for outdoor activity. Friday morning, clouds roll back in, and here is the big change of pace in the Friday, and that's why I said before, 3 very different days. We actually are pivoting back now to low pressure. You can see towards the left side of whatever screen or device you're watching on here with this live stream. We will be seeing more rain actually working its way back into the region for Saturday. Still trying to really pinpoint that timing. I'll have a lot more details on that tomorrow. It's just getting into more of that 48 to even 56 hour stretch. That is really a good key time frame for these short-term forecasts where models are trying to get this accuracy together. And it's still going to be something I want to make sure I'm not giving you guys, a bum steer with, especially if it's going to be 3 to 4 hours off. I want to make sure I'm more certain of that. But we are going to be seeing that activity into Saturday. So going into some plans you have there, you need to be on standby. Those plans need to be on standby right now. But for the next 3 days, not so much. Today, it's going to be more about dodging some of those storms into the afternoon, as they will be spotty. And there's going to be some communities out there that get nothing. It's great for today. That's why we're only going 40%. But some could easily see a few severe storms flare up. So that's going to be something to monitor later today. Tomorrow is going to be the perfect type of day if you don't want to have to worry about the weather. Just got to make sure you're putting on some of that sunscreen if you'll be outside for a while, and you're not going to be cooped up inside for a school day or a work day. Now for Friday, we see a few showers return after a few earlier breaks of sun. Try to hang on, but that's just going to be an indicator of with more of the dew points that will be on the rise, more moisture available, all indicating low pressure making a push into the state on Saturday, and you'll likely see those rain chances upped by tomorrow. And I do anticipate us to have just a much better sense of that timing when it's going to be the heaviest into Saturday. So please stay with us on air, online, your WIS First Alert weather app. We're going to be continuing to keep you posted, not just on the spotty storm threats today, which is what we're going to be continuing to keep our eyes on in any live satellite and radar checks, but also just down the road. Want to make sure, as Saturday is yet again another day where there's going to be a lot of events around the region. Some might get postponed, some might get pushed back, and that's why I want to keep reminding you, Saturday activity, whatever you're doing there, make sure to have a secondary plan. Anything outside should be on standby as we go to the start of the weekend. Now, for our news updates, you could follow along this live stream. Stay with us this morning, and that is with What's New this morning. Coming up in a little bit, closer to 9 o'clock. We always give you some very pressing and, of course, just more updated for this part of the morning, whether it's local or national updates. Always want to try and, keep you guys on your toes, making sure you're aware. And obviously, as you're following along and checking in on all our different platforms, it's just very appreciated because, we're trying to do all we can to just get this information to you. So thanks again for checking along for your First Alert forecast this morning. I'll be back again tomorrow morning with another check on a beautiful day. What's new this morning with those news updates coming up in just a little bit.